I am optimistic about solving mental health challenges and disparities because I'm someone who dealt with depression, born in jail to an incarcerated mother, and incarcerated at 17 myself. I know without a doubt that when you can become vulnerable, when you can explore opportunities of a new ecosystem and change your environment, change the people that you're navigating life with, that you can change your trajectory. You have control of your destiny. And I'm optimistic because I recognize that there are other people who can do the same, that my story is not only an example, but can be a pathway for others to be able to lean into. The Confess Project is a neighborhood national grassroots movement that formed in 2016 in Little Rock, Arkansas. Now we reside in the city of Atlanta, and we serve over 32 markets in 63 cities, train barbers and stylists to be mental health advocates. Why barbershops and salons? Historically, there's been many civil rights movements that have formed out of barbershops and salons. Also, a lot of social change opportunities that have developed out of barbershops and salons. And even in the older, in the much older times, barbers were seen as, doctors and caregivers in our communities. So we've devoted our work to barbershops and salons. I grew up in my aunt's beauty shop as a kid, and my first mentor there, named Sylvester, was a part of her shop, and it was life changing. And so, utilizing my story as someone who visited there every day as a kid and what it did for me, I can recognize that this can also be a riveting story for other young men that may look like me, that may not look like me, but also they have a similar connection to shops and salons across America. We're training them a way to be mental health advocates through being a great listener, a great communicator, utilizing a tool around stigma reduction. This is allowing them to step in their power and utilize therapeutic skills that therapists use in most cases in talk therapy, which is called DBT, but to do this with their client in a way that's congruent, that's organic, that's normal, and it feels just right because this is something they've always done, quite frankly. And so the work that we do is really honed in on mental health skills and literacy by everyday people who are so happily barbers and stylists, in addition to that, civil servants and frontline workers. The Confess Project looks to continue its work across training and education, but in addition to working with hospital systems, working with organizations to continuing to scale up our work in a way that allows every American household to be involved. My message today for someone who may be struggling is continue to walk down your path confidently and please to hold your head high as you can, to remember that self-love is at the foundation of mental health. And not only that, that self-love truly allows us to explore the new identities and ways that we will continue to navigate for our own wellness and healing. And that it starts with us first. And without starting with us, it truly cannot go any forward. And that is really important and vital that we put us first in our own mental health journey. And so that we can put others as a priority once we have put us first. That's my message for those who are in the mental health fight, who are in the advocacy fight, who's in the fight to see others heal and become their best selves. Viewers can learn more at the confessprojectofamerica.org. We would love to have you as a subscriber on our newsletter to continue to stay connected to our work. And follow us at the Confess Project of America across all platforms, your social media channels.